Welcome to our weekly reading where we explore all things astrological. We hope you're doing really well and staying safe out there. From our two different points of view in two different locations in the world, we bring to you a unique astrological perspective on what is happening right now across the globe. So here we go. Hi everybody, this is Diana in LA and Carrie in the UK, and we're here to talk about this week's stars. And what a week it has been, and what a week is coming. For we are having what I call a new blue moon. A blue moon is once in a while. When we say that in our languaging, it means literally about every 2 years or 2.5 years, because that's how rare a blue moon is. Normally, this is used in consideration with full moons, but we're having a new moon, blue moon, in Cancer, which means last month on summer solstice, we were at 0 degrees Cancer on the solstice, coincidentally, and now we're at 29 Cancer in the same sign. So what that means for us is we are having a double hit and another chance on working with the energies of Cancer. So Cancer is all about the feminine, the mother, the moon, the ocean, safety, security, home, family. All of these subjects are the subjects that are up for us, and we're getting another chance, an extra kind of do-over to re-look at that information of how are we inside. Cancer is about the inside of things. There's a lot of protection around it, but what's within is vulnerable, sensitive, psychic, gentle, loving, nurturing, all those words that we are all working with these energies right now. And it's opposed to Saturn. So that brings that reality check again. It's opposing that stellium that we've been talking about for months now. And it continues to do that. So it brings a reality to things in a way that is a little different this time. So here we are coming into literally the new moon as we are making this recording. And what a week it's been, to the point that we weren't able to be on time with our recording on Saturday like we normally are because of all of the various changes that are happening. So that's where I'm going to hand it off to you, Carrie. Let's talk about these aspects that are happening this week.
Last week was quite an incredible week with regards to some of the aspects. Unexpected things happening, lots of unexpected events. But what's coming up this week is all about Uranus and the position of Uranus. I think this is really important because anybody who's anywhere near the degree of where Uranus is right now, and I'll talk about that in a minute, will be experiencing the most incredible experiences if Uranus is 1 or 2 degrees away from your Sun, your Moon, your Mercury, and your Venus. Right, so it's very important. So if you do know your chart, do have a look at the degrees. So the degrees you're looking for are 10, 11, 9, 10, 11, 12 of Taurus, and the same degrees in Capricorn for any of those planets, and the same degrees in Virgo, because the conjunction is really strong. It's a momentous time. And this week, the moon's going to be hitting Uranus, and Mercury sextiles Uranus exact. So any of your planets that are being aspected by Uranus at this moment in time are going to be affected by anything that happens to transiting Uranus.
Yeah, it's literally life-changing.
That's right. It doesn't come around that often, you know. And this week, the moon squares Uranus, trines Uranus, at the same time while Mercury sextiles Uranus. If you've got your Mercury at 10 degrees Taurus right now, it could not be it's probably the best place it could ever be, because it's about enlightenment, communication. So at this moment in time, the position of Uranus is hugely important in everybody's chart. But for today and for this week, we should focus on all the earth signs who are near that degree. Because if you've got your sun there, it's very significant. Life becomes more real. And it's the time not to suppress energies. And if you've got your moon there, that's not particularly, it's quite challenging because it's psychological change, transformation, it's difficult to maintain equilibrium. If you've got your Venus there, that's spectacular. You know, you've got freedom, excitement in relationships. There's lots of change on the love front. And if you're artistic, it's an incredibly creative time when you will probably produce your best art. So these are incredible times. So if those planets are trining any of the other planets in Earth at those degrees, it will also be significant. So this is a huge time. And this week, those people with those degrees will really feel it. The degrees you need to look for are 10, 11, and 12 degrees Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, or any planet at that particular degree. It's huge. And as you said, Diana, it's life-changing. And this could be a week where, if you've got your Mercury there, where it could be life-changing communication, both on the personal front and on the world front.
Right. So there's a lot of action in our charts this week, and everyone is going to be feeling this, even if you don't have that exact degree. But when it is on an exact degree, it is particularly significant. So look at your charts and see what numbers you see around the chart, and that'll give you some information about how maybe this might apply to you and in what house it falls in, right? Because each house, each pie piece, each mansion is the subject area by which these aspects would affect your life. And it's always good to look at that. The other thing that's amazing this week is on Wednesday, the sun goes into Leo. And so we're going to be moving from Cancerian energy to Leo energy. So it's roar. So we're coming from this very safe and internal place of Cancerian energy where we're really mulling things over, a little bit brooding on things and emotional complexity and feeling so much, and that's all happening this month. But the sun is moving into Leo, which is a take action sign. It is the lion, and so it wants to take charge, it wants to lead, it wants to do the right thing. It is the benevolent king. And so here we go into this next phase of energy that's going to be moving for the next month or so.
I'm just thinking about the sun in Leo, and I'm just thinking how it's still opposing Saturn, but in a completely different way. As it progresses, it's going to positively aspect Mars, setting off some very positive things going forward. But at the moment, bringing that Leo feel to things will on the world stage, we will feel quite different.
And also very dramatically, because Leo is dramatic. It makes a big splash.
It does. This is the week of the big roar and the big splash.
Fire and water.
Yes.
Big roar, big splash. Carrie, how would you deal with these great big things this week? What advice would you give?
Well, my advice would be is just roll with it. Be like the water flowing down the mountainside. I think I've said that before, and this is the week to do that. Go with the flow, don't try and resist it. Anything that's coming your way is coming your way for a reason, and you just got to understand maybe what that reason is, but no matter how difficult it is, keep on your journey and don't let it affect you.
So on that note, we will leave you for the week and wish you a very happy and fulfilling week of safety, security, nurturing. Take care of yourselves. Take really good care of yourselves. This is a time where we need to really take the time to care for ourselves while we move through these very, very challenging times. But it's not going to be like this forever, but it is going to be like this for a while. So hang in there, take care of yourself, and get ready for action in the life. Things are going to change. Change is good. It's just a little uncomfortable sometimes. We'll see you next week.
Bye, everyone.